I'm gonna wait for a minute because this is kind of like a pop-up podcast, something like that. Seeing who all in the building. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I pop up on y'all. I ain't seen y'all in a minute. Anybody come in the room, just like we always do, just tell me where you from and who all in the building. Give it a little while because I haven't gave nobody no update. So give it a little while for somebody to even recognize I'm here. So for those who watch the video afterwards, I'll keep it going, and I'll try not to get too much on my topic too much. Who all in the building? There we go. Time is freezing up on here. What's up? What's up? Who all out there? Yes, I'm in the truck. I'm in a truck right now, so that's why I look a little different in my studio at the crib. And I don't know what the time frame is for everybody else out there, because I'm in Pennsylvania. Who all out there? Some people peeking in, backing off. I ain't mad at you. It's a pop up. Got me a light, wanted to try it out. I think it's kind of crispy. Sitting on the floor though. We'll start up in about, I'll give it the 5-minute mark, just to see who all in the building. Like I said, I don't expect a lot of people to be on here because this is a super surprise pop-up. It's 30 minutes earlier than what it normally is. Y'all ain't heard from your boy in a minute. I understand all that. So I'm just gonna wing it tonight. Do got a topic though. Enough people don't come in, I'll save the topic and just talk to whoever in the room. So for those who don't know, I started the trucking journey, which has been rough. Not what I thought it was going to be. I'm not tripping. I got my big boy pants on. Right now I'm in Pennsylvania, headed to Ohio. I miss home like crazy. If you ever dated Tars, you know what I'm talking about. And said chat disconnected. That's just what I'm going through right now. Losing service. Very good. So who all in the building? And okay, Taya Phillips, how you doing? Where you from? What's the zodiac? Got some new people in here. That's cool. Start up in 30 minutes, y'all. What's your zodiac and where you from? Welcome to the channel. Yes, I'm sitting on the floor of a truck. I'm still on the road. I've been on the road for like 3 weeks now. It's gonna be my 4th week. And it don't look like I'm coming home no time soon. I miss home. I'm homesick. A lot of variables, but it is Pisces season. I drop a video for each season. So this season, this podcast is gonna be about Pisces though. And it's called I Choose You. What do y'all think it's gonna be about? I think it's gonna be pretty dope. And fellow Tarian, okay. Home life in Texas. I was in Texas for 2 weeks straight. They wouldn't let me leave. I went from San Antonio to Dallas to Houston, back to Dallas, back to San Antonio, and then finally I went to Camden or something like that. Them Houston drivers drive crazy on the road. Scary. Okay. Welcome to Alive. It's a pop-up, so I don't know how many people are going to be in the room. I appreciate you being subscribed for years. And continue to watch the videos and stuff. We're going to try to put some more stuff together even when I'm on the road. You got the new light system, so it should work pretty good. I feel like them kids off of Are You Afraid of the Dark? So I'm going to start up, and whoever jump in. They get those likes up if you are just watching. So it's Pisces season officially today. And 75 is the norm. I mean, I love the weather. Okay, so I choose you. So I choose you because I did that title because most Pisces in most of our videos we've done in the past is talking about they have to choose you. You don't choose a Pisces choose you. All the lives are dedicated to the month, the zodiac month, and I just want to break down all the things that come in play with social media, money, value, lifestyle, living, distance, and everything like that may take you away from finding that love of your life. And if you're single out there, what up, Ghostface? What's up? If you're single out there, have you ever chose somebody and the circumstances around them stop you from being together? And if y'all don't mind sharing, what circumstances may drive you away? Now, what I learned is, as much as it sounds like a disbelief, me telling people that I'm in astrology can turn people away. How y'all feel about that? If I tell a girl like I'm in astrology, it could make them not want to talk to me. Have any of y'all ran into that problem? They think you the devil, or think you on some witchcraft type of stuff. Or some just think you judging them because you know they sign. You on truck right now? Yeah, I'm on truck now. Yeah, I'm in Penn State pretty much. What up, Jay, in the building? Happy upcoming birthday. And I want to go home, man. I want to go home bad. So I'm stuck in the truck right now. You're right. This the sleeper behind me. Yeah, and I miss home, right? I'm a crybaby. I wish I could be home right now. Need to probably go to local. So we're talking about choosing people, and have you ever chose somebody, feeling in your heart, y'all do astrology, that y'all can be connected, or feel like it's the right approach in some way, somehow, something that's not in a relationship kind of drives you apart, and what is strong enough to pull you apart? Okay, for sure, never been turned away though. I think it's more acceptable for women. Yeah, I've been had women not talk to me because I told them we were compatible. What up, Cancer Girl? How y'all feel about that? Would it freak you out? I mean, it probably ain't gonna freak y'all out because y'all in astrology, but can you see somebody being freaked out that they say they're compatible with you because they know your natal chart? Would that freak you out if you didn't know who I was and I approach you, start talking to you, ask you your birthday, and say, "Wow, we're compatible," and you're not in astrology? Would that be? What up, Dream On in the building? Would that be a problem? Can y'all see it being a problem? That somebody say y'all can work out because they feel like y'all are on point. I'm on a walk with my kids. I'll watch replay. Okay, Jade, happy upcoming birthday. Because believe it or not, everybody ain't in astrology. And it can't scare people away. I know I'm not the only one been through this. Mostly guys. Because females probably, they're attractive or whatever, they probably ain't gonna scare nobody away talking about anything. But yeah, and to me, I feel like it's levels to understanding. Being connected spiritually is a thing that I want to be connected with, not just a physical thing, not just a mental thing. And I know it can scare people away when you find only a few women I've dated were into astrology. Was it a problem though, Ghost Rider, for you to talk to them about it if they wasn't though? And if it's not astrology, what barriers stop you from being with the person you want to be with? All right, Cancer Girl said, I feel like some men get turned off about astrology. Definitely. Definitely. I can see that. For me, yes. Okay. I kind of get turned off when you're not into it. I don't force it on nobody, but it just feels like, I don't know. I feel like astrology is like science or physical aid or finances or something like information wise that you need to know to help you get through life and stuff. And when you know more than the other person, I'm not trying to say a person dumb, but it just kind of makes me feel like with my Gemini Mars, you can't keep up. This I could see myself being scared for some people because they may think you're running game or being creepy. So how many of y'all like that single right now? You can just put single down, me or no. How many of y'all in relationships? How many of y'all single out there? We'll do that. How many of y'all are free to talk to people right now? And how many of y'all would date somebody who y'all know is not compatible with y'all? Like have a certain sign that's gonna bump heads down the line. You didn't witness this millions of times. I had a friend I talked to the other night, and she was like, astrology ain't gonna be nothing. Like, I'm gonna find the person I want to be with, and I don't care what their sign is, and this and this and this. She constantly asks me what their sign is and what I think, though. Anyway, so it's kind of contradicting a little bit. But single as a Pringle, okay. It's kind of contradicting. Like, she want to know, but she don't want to know. And I just want to know how many of y'all would date somebody who not compatible with y'all, like who really y'all experienced that sign before. Would y'all take that leap of faith to try to make it work to be in a relationship, or that's just too much for y'all to handle? Because with me, it's certain signs I keep running over, not running over, running into, and I keep telling myself that I can get by it, but it keeps biting me in the ass. Like, no offense, I can't get over it, and I'm not trying to be critical with my Virgo moon, but it's a reason why we're not compatible. Damn, you said every sign but Capricorn. Slim Shady, welcome to the podcast. What's your sign and where you from? Every sign but Capricorn. Okay. Have y'all felt like y'all could have been with somebody, but something outside your control? Okay, Aquarius, welcome to the channel. Do y'all feel like y'all could have been with somebody, everything lined up good, but it's just certain things that shouldn't stop y'all, have stopped y'all before? I would be concerned to date a sign that I'm not compatible with. Yeah, me too. And the funny thing about astrology is, whether you 100% compatible with that person, if they in sync with one or two of your placements and you're not in sync with their placements, it's gonna be hard for them to take no for an answer. And they're gonna feel like they could work. Or you infatuated with a sign that's not like a deep love sign, maybe just a lust, or maybe just an ego thing you're attracted to. That could cause problems too. Tina Aries, okay, welcome to the channel. So it's Pisces season. We talking about I choose you, and it's talking about all the obstacles we go through in life, being single, and knowing that we know astrology should it come in the way of relationships or not. And can you even mention astrology to people? I'm going on astrology base now, but I'm gonna go into the more the worldly thing too, and just talk about this so-called Kevin Samuels valued men to make a 6 figures or higher, or not making what you think they should make. Did that become a problem in relationships? Will that stop you from dating somebody if you make a certain amount? Now I know most of y'all women, not on here, but most of the women on that I've read about, value your vacation time, value being able to go on a vacation with your man, value being able to have downtime, and that's the number one concern I see with people and money. I'm supposed to be compatible with Leos, but there's always someone that comes up. Wow. Who's your bigger who brings you away from Leos though? Who's that someone? What's the other sign that makes you look toward them instead? Have you ever got along with someone before and you looked at their chart, then afterwards, uh, have I ever got along? Yeah, but okay, so okay, with me, I dated a Taurus Aries cusp. Now most of y'all know me. Y'all know my Taurus Sun, Aries Venus, Gemini Mars. So that little sun thing should go good together. She had a Gemini Venus. I have a Gemini Mars. That means we both lust each other energies. She's passionate more about how I act. I lust more about how she act. So everything was good. I knew she had a Leo moon. I know Leo moon is probably one of my worst compatibilities. I've tried this before. It burnt me every time. And I still gave it a chance, hoping I can overcome that. But in the end of the day, it still bit me in the ass. So like, if you're not totally compatible with me, I'll give it a shot. But I mean, what can you ask somebody to do though? Besides that, the worst relationship I ever was supposed to be I was supposed to be compatible with. Well, why it didn't work out? Was it something you did or she did, or was it just nah for you? Ashley Parks, Sag and Gemini female. Are you a Sag or Gemini? And welcome to the channel, Ashley Parks. Where you from? What's your zodiac? Nah, it's me being pulled away from me. Maybe it's projection. I never found out who or what their signs were, so I don't know. So, Miss Phillips, let me ask you this question. So you admit that it's you? It's you trying to protect yourself, or overlooking things, or overthinking things? What up, Slim in the building? What's up? What's up? And have you ever thought about somebody who actually chose you, Miss Phillips, and you had other reasons outside of what they did to you or said to you that made you pull away? Gemini female from Florida. What part of Florida are you from, Ashley? I'm from Florida. Pete Cola. Welcome to the channel. So Pisces season, we talking about choosing people or people choosing you. Probably a mix of both. How many of y'all feel like, and I know I'm finna get some tomatoes thrown at me, I don't care, I'm finna open it up. I ain't got my liquor on me, so I'm still finna open it up. How many of y'all feel like everybody got somebody out there for them? Everybody got somebody out there for them. Oh, my man's waiting on me somewhere. St. Petersburg, okay, never been there before. How many of y'all women, especially, because I don't hear a lot of men say it, but women definitely say it, feel like everybody got somebody out there for them, a soulmate just waiting on them? Oh, happy belated birthday, Slim. Yeah, I'm in truck business now, bro. I'm not liking it right now. Stick it out. I mean, I like truck driving, but I'm not feeling not being at home at ours, bro. I like to hit the bed, and I like to wake up and go to YMCA. They ain't happening for me, so I got to man it out. Can you figure out someone's sign when meeting them? Yeah. See, signs are not, when I try to tell my friend, the signs are not permanent marks of people. It's tendencies. Zodiac in astrology is not permanent marks of people. It's tendencies and habits and urges and tendencies. So tendencies can be broken, but it's damn hard to break it if it's rooted so deep. Like the moon is hard to change. I don't care what nobody say. Moons are hard to change. That's bedded in deep in your emotions. That's going to be hard to change, especially if you got Cancer placement where you ruled by the moon. It's going to be hard to change that. You're going to have to accept it for what it is. Materialistic or superficial relationships are karmic, and will never work. Always your intuition, inner being, which comes out in choosing the right partner. So would you date somebody, Tina, who makes $30,000 a year and it not mean anything to you as long as y'all connected? I have a question about my Taurus women, bro. You still have a question about it? What's up, Slim? I'm here for you, bro. I'm glad y'all banging it out, though. That's what I'm here for. Any questions, bro? I got you. They get them lights up. And any question y'all got to ask, we on it. Every zodiac should work on their shadow side before they connect with anyone. Okay. Do you call the moon the shadow side, or you You claim that for another sign. Because, I mean, it sounds like you're saying the moon. Is the moon not the shadow side? Uh, she said she a Taurian. Maybe she can help you. Okay, okay. You ain't going to never be able to totally tame the Taurian woman. It's not going to happen. Okay, why do they hold grudges? Ain't nothing wrong. Pull a strain on the relationship. Wow. And yes, I would date someone regardless of their financial placement. How many of y'all would do that in the comments? Don't care about the financial situations. Would date anybody? Because I'm doing this trucking job because I wanted to better my income. And y'all know it's going to be a struggle at the beginning, truck drivers out there, Slim and Akeem, because it's not what they post up on the YouTube, Instagram when you first start. It's a lot of pull and yank, and I'm doing flatbed, so y'all know what time it is with that. Your boy having to keep his buff on. But I'm feeling like, to me, if I don't make a certain amount of money, I can't get a certain type of woman. I'm not trying to feed to the stereotype, because I know there's women out there who will accept you with less, but the higher quality of woman that I feel like I can get, or the type of woman I like, it seems like I got to come with that bag. How y'all feel about that? And this wasn't what I used to feel like. So what up, Nana in the building? What's up? What's up? Been in the business for over 20 years now. I know you good, Slim. Give me 1 year in the business, I'm good. But so everybody new in the building, we talking about I choose you. And I'm getting to a curveball. I've talked first about astrology. If you meet somebody that no, quality had nothing to do with money. Okay, okay. All right. Okay. So first I got on the thing about if you meet somebody who's not in astrology, would that be a problem or not? Or meet somebody who's not compatible with you, would that not be a problem or not? I'll replay that right quick before I take the curveball. Because if you ever go on live for, you know it's a curveball and I'm throwing. Gemini Mars, I'm throwing curveballs. And I said with myself that when I date a girl who's not into astrology, it kind of makes me feel like I know more than her. You need to be spiritually rich, not physical. Okay, okay, okay. Wise words she's spitting tonight. Well, why do we got this feel though? I used to think money didn't matter, but my Taurus Venus does like nice things. All right, so I'm not gonna read the Miss Phillips, the Slim. She doing her little counsel on the side. Y'all can get that out on that though. But so I feel like I can't date the type of women I want to date without financial levels to it. Part of the reason I'm in the truck right now. Part of the reason why I'm finna do this broker class, because I feel like it goes together. And even though I do agree with Tina says, sometimes I feel like you can't reach those type of women that think like that until you get through all the physical and the financial stuff first. I think women can learn to love you or look inside you and trust you and stuff after everything else is comfortable for them to live around you. I mean, I might be wrong. How y'all feel about that? What type of women are you trying to reach? I don't even know if I can categorize them right now. I think they're a dying breed as time go on. Part of the reason because social media is eating a lot of women up. I think a lot of the reason why a lot of women like nice things. Not saying you, no, I'm not throwing you under the boat. But a lot of the reason why women want so much money out their man is so they can brag to their friends about it. Because if I see a woman wearing an expensive outfit and a girl wearing a less expensive outfit, I'm not going to be gravitating to the girl who got the more expensive outfit. So what are the women wearing these expensive outfits for? Because it's not to impress me. I rather you just look good in what you got, match, be color coordinated, nice body and stuff, be decent. Then you spending thousands of dollars on a bag. That bag is not gonna make me talk to you. So it's not for us. So who is it for? It's for the girlfriend at work who get to smile at everybody and say, look what my man bought me, or look where I spent this vacation with my man and stuff. That kind of makes them feel the way they do on social media. It had nothing to do with men, because men don't care about you got 5 or 6 cars or you got this high pro. Good men don't. Now some gold digger men out there, they do exist. It's going to be all about that, but not me. I care what underneath the clothes than what you wearing on top. I know that sounds nasty, but yeah. All right, that's true, Ace. What good? What's good, Morgan? The building. It's about ego. Come to London and any woman get with you without having financial stability. Wow. I love experience and comfort. Money buys that. It's not superficial reasons. With me, I just like a certain standard. But if you can afford a certain standard, what does that have to do with the man you date? If you like certain things and you can buy your own things, well, I know you can. What did that have to do with you getting with a man that can't provide what you provide? I'm not trying to say get a freeloader or a bum, but I'm just saying it's like pricey to get a quality woman sometimes. All right, so we got to money and stuff, which was more taken care in Capricorn season. Let's get back to this Pisces thing. If somebody wanted to choose one of y'all women out there, have a good feeling in their heart, how many of y'all ready to entertain that? Like, how many of y'all really willing to give a man a chance, a genuine chance, without putting him through obstacles? Like how much money you make, where you live at, which is and all the extra stuff. Let's see. I want him to have what I have so I don't have to worry about him using me for money. Well, my thing is, I don't ask my woman for nothing. When I dated anybody, I made the more money. I say about 30% of the time I made more money than the girl I was with. The other 70% of the time, she made way more money than I did. I'm talking about like crazy money. I never asked her for a stick of gum. In fact, if you ain't with me long enough, I wouldn't accept anything from you like that. So, I don't know. I don't ask for much. I don't need much in life. Give me a good gym, which I pay for my own money. As long as I'm eating, I'm comfortable. I mean, my clothes don't cost much. I wear hoodies all year long when it's summertime and everything. I wear hoodies, sweatpants. I don't wear name brand nothing. I mean, shoes wise, I ain't wearing no Bobos. Y'all already know me, Slim. You know, I ain't wearing no Bobos. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? I don't spend thousands of dollars on nothing. I mean, I don't mind spending thousands of dollars on a vacation. I don't mind spending hundreds of dollars on going out to eat here and there. But I don't really have I don't wear a lot of jewelry. Jewelry ain't my thing, you know what I'm saying, like that. So what am I really borrowing from a woman I'm with? Dream tuned into American Nightmare. American Dream. Yeah. This is where chance to shifts and you start to find out what your soul needs to be more important than what your flesh wants. You can definitely get the bag in trucking, but it's going to take a minute, bro. I already know. All right, bro. I'm down hard, ready for it. But what happened when you want to travel and the man can't afford it? I want to pay for both of us, and I don't want to do that. Love your take on Libras. I'm a Libra. Well, thank you, April. Welcome to your channel. I always go into relationships trying to understand what motivates the man. I'm always curious, and I would fit how I fit in their life, and don't get the feeling that the guy is thinking long term. Let's get them lights up. Everybody done blew up and came in. Let's get them lights up, y'all. So what I have to say about that, let me get my unalcohol free water, is that I think about long term. I really do. Now, I may not move in it at the beginning stages because I don't never put out my playbook. I feel like if I promise a woman long term and tell her all these things I want to do, it's gonna do one of the three things: either freak her out, either make me be held to it without enough evidence that it could work that way, or make me end up lying about it because she done messed it up. So I think long term a lot, but I can't tell people what I think. I learned to keep my mouth shut and just kind of observe things and see how they go. Can y'all guess the number one thing I want from a woman? This should be fun. The number one thing I want from a woman that I have to have. Can anybody guess what I want from a woman? Number one thing I need from a woman. Slim say peace. Anybody got anything else to add on? I got to get at least more answers or something. Adventure. Nana says adventure. Tina says stimulation. Philip says respect. Okay. It's funny because two of the ones are my top two. But Slim was right. Peace. Peace is number one. Peace. When I can go home and I know it's gonna be there. She ain't gonna be yelling at me about stuff. She ain't gonna be beating me down. I feel comfortable laying up under her. Peace is number one. Number two is respect. But peace is number one. Yeah, I'm shocked that the first person answered it. Coming out. Good job, Slim. Yeah, peace is number one for me. I find myself getting everything from a woman sometime but that. And it breaks up. It makes me break up with people. I don't believe you. Aries, Venus like to fight. Okay. So I like a challenge when it comes to a woman. I've said this in many podcasts. I like a challenge. But I am a Taurus. Miss Nana, I am a Taurus. A friend of mine said, you act like a Gemini. You passionate, you love like an Aries do. But to be honest, you are a Taurus. And you don't give yourself enough credit to your Taurus, even though I got tatted on my chest. I don't represent Taurus enough. That's my inner living room. And I want to be at peace. I'm not made to consistently keep up fire like an Aries do. I'm not an Aries. So I'm passionate and I give you all I got in love, and I'm exhausted. My Gemini mindset can pick up all these numbers, all these situations, dissect all this zodiac, everything around me, and then my Taurus bull is exhausted. At the end of the day, I fall because I'm a Taurus. I'm tired. My body's been expended all over. And at the end of the day, I need peace. I need somebody to get me back charged up so I can start my day off again. And if I'm constantly getting pressed with information, constantly getting pressed with energy shifts, fights, arguments, at the end of the day, I feel like I feel exhausted. So that's how I feel about that. I'm big on respect and disrespect. I'll never talk to you again. Wow. Libras are a challenge, and you never know really if you got us, but we can give you peace if we care. Libras are good at giving peace. That's one thing they do. Cancers are too. I feel that my soul, that exhaustion is like no other. Yeah. She's a Taurus, so she just vouched for me on that. I can try my best to break down natal charts, and I've embraced everything about my chart, even though I don't like everything. But all in all, at the end of the day, a brother be tired, man. I be exhausted. And the one thing I do miss, not one thing, but several things I miss about relationships is once I come home out this truck and I got somebody there waiting for me, I don't have to go out to a club. I don't have to call nobody. I don't have to try to figure out this or that. I ain't got about worry about coming out the pocket and stuff. I take care of her because I'm going to provide as a man. I'm gonna do that. But when I come home, she's there for me, and it's a peace. Like I can shut everything down. I can wear my little Ninja Turtle pajamas around her, and I can just lay on her. And Taurus and Aries love their head rub for some reason. I love it. So yeah, Ken in the building. What's up? What's up? What type of women do you deserve? Do you desire? Uh, I mean, it's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna go into saying this much. I'm not gonna break up the can of lust and love because we done went through that already. But there's a thin line between lust and love, and I do like for both sides to be taken care of. I like intriguement. I like mental stimulation. That's the only thing that adds to my sexual desires is mental stimulation. If I'm not mentally into you, I probably won't be sexually into you. People don't believe that because Taurus is so physical. But I have a Gemini Mars. I lust mental stimulation. I love to learn from people. I love my woman to teach me something. I love her to show me different outlooks of life, different outside of the box things. And that turns me on sexually, be honest. Role play, all that stuff. Something with different dimensions of thinking is what I like intelligent women. But I also have an Aries Venus. And my Aries Venus is about now. Don't play with me. Don't make me wait. Now I like passion. I like quick, intense, real passion. And if my Aries Venus is not satisfied, my Gemini is gonna want to have sex. Just gonna want you to be a friend and have sex and this and that. My Venus has to feel like that fire connection is there for me to want to be in a relationship. So I need to feel like I don't have to ask you, do you care about me? I look in your eyes and I feel it. If it's not there and I can't make that up, then it's a problem. Libras are hard to love because they have no idea how they want to be loved, which make it hard for their partners. Slim is peaking knowledge on that. Libras, I call them the Princess of Zodiac for the simple reason that they want this fairy tale relationship. And the fairy tale relationships are sometimes not around them. And sometimes the fairy tale relationship is not Prince Charming, but it's what? Shrek. Shrek is your prince. But will Libra accept that? Sometimes she will. I feel like Beauty and the Beast is Libra and Taurus. She accepted the Beast because she found inner beauty in the Beast. But some Libras have a hard time flipping that, what they see visually, to what it could be spiritually and connecting. Even though they're air signs, they are mental, still, they have an issue with that sometimes. They're very protective of their energy and their air, and they don't let people get close enough to them sometimes. Sometimes people run them away and they only got good intentions for them. So they do go through struggles with that. It's just evolving of everybody. Everybody got issues and things they got to overcome. Yes, Aries Venus, I'm the same. I get bored easily. I mean, I don't feel like I don't get bored easily, but if I don't feel energy there, I feel like I don't belong there. My passion should be on lit every time. Like when I kiss you, I should feel like an electric wave going through my body. When I'm mad at you, it should be a little mad and love in there too. That's what the little fight Nana was talking about. I like a competitive fire. But yeah, you mentally is a big part. It keeps us right there with you because if you don't have that, I'm not interested in you. You know what's so crazy though? Libras, Aquariuses, and here and there and Geminis often love how I think, love my mental, because I act like a Gemini, so I'm right there with them. But I have a hard time with air signs where they don't have those fire placements. And that's funny to say because Aquarius Venuses, I don't know what they do, but they have a very sexual allure about them that my Aries Venus does like. What up, E. Caldwell? How you doing, man? And I don't know what it is about Aquarius Venus, but they the one probably air sign in the Venus gets away with that. They get away with that. No, I haven't looked into that yet. You're gonna probably have to help me out with that, Nana. Taurus women are so laid back and have a unique way of loving their partners, which is why I'm so attracted to them. What kind of Taurus woman you dealing with? I'm not saying they're not that, but you know, it's always four elements. You got the fiery Taurus, which you probably ain't talking about. You got the grounded Taurus, which you possibly can be talking about. The water Taurus, you definitely could be talking about. Air Taurus, flip a coin. But if I start feeling like I need to leave or I'm not wanted, then I'll give you your space, which is why I ain't with the shit. You say my words. Oh my goodness, I ain't with the shit. Okay. Okay, I think the verdict chart very accurate, and want to see if you feel the same way. I definitely researched that. Taurus, Gemini, May 19th. Wow. You right, that's true, but I think if you personally is better than my time alone, then or on PlayStation, then you'll get me instead. So they gotta compete with something to get you, Miss Libra. Not saying it's wrong, I'm just asking a question. Has your past relationship been one-sided? No relationship I ever had was one-sided. I wouldn't allow it to get to that point. Nobody's gonna be my girlfriend if I don't consider you being a wifey. This is Aries Venus, so take notes, ladies. You can't put a top on how I feel about people. If you my girlfriend, I'm feeling like you my wifey already. If you're not my girlfriend, then and we just seeing each other, you my friend. But you can't put a top on how we feel. Even though we ain't got the ring and we ain't been together for a while, Aries jump head first in how we feel about people. So if the urge and feeling there, it could be that. It could be a one-night stand that I want you to be my wife. I mean, it just happens like that sometimes. We can't predict our energy levels like that. I can't speak for all Aries Venus, but that's how I feel. It's nothing to think about. The energy and everything feels right. I want to go for it because it's an amazing feeling that I just want to see what it's going to be. But I don't treat a girlfriend like a girlfriend. I treat a girlfriend like that's going to be wife. Don't tell me what I can't do for her because that's not my wife yet. Or I don't have to do this because it's not my wife. There's no limit to how much I love and I care about somebody. And I don't want to have to get a ring and start acting different. I want to start when I'm with you. I know the free thinking of Taurus, but never have been in a romantic relationship with one. I think it's because we're alpha personalities. Yeah, and definitely if you ain't good with alpha personality, the other two ground signs are not going to be swaying like that. A lot of people don't think that way. Aries, Venus, give it their all. Yeah, and I mean, there's no lie behind it. I'm never lying how I feel about somebody. Now, sometimes I can't say what I want to say because if I say it, I'll sound crazy, especially in the heat of how I feel. I don't want to be a lunatic or creeper or nothing, so I got to hold back what I want to say. But sometimes I want to tell somebody, look, I know we just met, but If you give me a chance, man, I'm gonna give you everything I got, and I want you to be my girl, and I want you to marry me, and I want you to do all. I want to say all these things to somebody who I barely even know, but I'm feeling like that about. But I don't want to be a creeper, so I can't say it. I gotta swallow it and just see how it is. So that go back to what Miss Phillips said about long-term stuff. Sometimes people want to say things but can't say it because they can't freak you out. And then you have Capricorns, Taurus, Venuses, who are planning things, but it's more or less like they're not in a rush to get it done. They got it cemented and they just slowly putting the wood in, slowly putting the cement on. You come along, they tell you can bring one brick, not many bricks. One brick here. If that fits right, you can bring another one. If that fits right, you can bring another one. And if you keep building your bricks up, finally you get a house with that person. That's how the Venuses and ground more work, where it's every little inch, every little step, every little pace. Nothing gets out of place. You do this right, you move on to the next level, next level, next level. And that's why I kind of clash. I really clash with ground Venuses, because I kind of don't. I don't want to lay it brick by brick. I kind of want to just make it happen. The only way to have a private session, probably through my IG is the best way to have a private session. And I'll type it right quick. This is my IG. Any personal questions you don't want to share with people, privacy is fine with me. That's my IG. My Venus in Capricorn. Yeah, your Venus is gonna be different though, Slim. Your Venus ain't gonna be the way you normally move. Yeah, I know. Ground Venuses feel like that. So this goes back to the Pisces pretty much. The Pisces season coming up, choosing somebody. And when Pisces choose somebody, I know for a fact, a lot of us don't get it or understand it whatsoever. They probably one side of the zodiac that Pisces probably can be compatible with whoever they want to be compatible with. If Jay's still in the building, I'll probably get an amen from her. She probably can be compatible with anybody, or he can be compatible with anybody they want to be compatible with. They choose some things that go outside of the Richter scale. Are Scorpios good for Pisces? Sometimes. Sometimes they're great. Sometimes they're horrible. Most Pisces don't get chosen. Most Pisces choose people. So Pisces moon and Aries Venus, that's a good combination, girl. I don't know why you crying about that. That's good. I really love Pisces moon. Got a lot of love for Pisces moon. It is true. Know a Pisces, you have to first know an Aquarian. And I know what you're talking about with that, Miss Cotwell. And I totally get where you're coming from. It's not wrong, but it's gonna go over a lot of people's head what you're saying. It's gonna go over a lot of people's head what you're saying about that. But what Miss Caldwell is saying is true. To a mythical, possibly biblical truth. I just want to know how much she know about that though. But the way to Pisces is through Aquarian, the gatekeeper. I'm gonna leave that alone though. I know you want to hear my take. I'm trying not to do too much biblical stuff every day, but you spoke some knowledge you probably didn't even know you were speaking. Probably did, but you probably didn't know how much you really speaking. We got 25 people in the building. Let's crank it up, y'all. Okay, so let me see. Why do you? Let me see. I find that people either love or get obsessed with me, or they want nothing to do with me. I think it's more about my personality than my sign. I don't know. Um, it's both. You know, so what it is like people gotta understand something. Astrology is about tendencies, urges. What are you willing to change? What are you willing to break? And uh, when you say it's your personality, not your sign, you kind of in the losing battle already, because everything in your placements is why you feel, act, defend yourself, everything like that. So the first thing you gotta look at is your Mars. What is your Mars, Miss Phillips? Because that's how you defend yourself. That's how you get mad. Dissecting your Mars will help you out with a lot of things. For instance, I'll give you an example. Um, Cancer Mars. Cancer Mars. So I ran across a couple of Cancer Marses. And what I realized is me having an Aryan approach. Oh, Leo Mars. Okay, okay. Me having an Aryan approach. A lot of Cancer Mars way of defending me off is to neglect me. Why? Because Aries is the baby. I'm coming like a baby to them with my passion of Venus. I'm lost. I just know I want you. And Cancer Mars, they defend themselves by leaving the baby to cry in the cradle by themselves. Cancer is known for being clingy, right? But not in this situation. Not in the Mars. In the Mars defending themselves, they kind of do the opposite of what Cancer love provides. And that's, they neglect a lot of people. Neglect, leave you by yourself, isolate, or past trauma situation, they'll deal with it similar or opposite. Like your Mars is very important because it's your defense mechanism. For me, I'm a Gemini Mars. I am a what the word is, Saw 3 guy. You ever seen the movie Saw trilogy? I will find a way to make you hurt yourself, to make you manipulate yourself, to make you tie yourself into a knot. That's Gemini Mars. Leo Mars, you a trip, girl. You got some blessings you gotta learn about though. It's some gifts with that Leo Mars. Are you excited about Pisces season? I hear you. I'm excited about every season. Every new season brings a new thought from now on. Like I say, the podcasts are based on the seasons. So this is about I choose you. Choosing somebody that the world or society or social media may not seem like they're worth it or they're compatible with you. And you choose somebody. That's what this whole podcast is about. I didn't even know until recent, talking to a male Pisces and trying to figure him out because he's not forthcoming with himself. Pisces can be tricky like that though. I don't think Leo Mars is scary. You actually got a good combination. To have a Leo Mars and Aries Venus, that's a good combination. Both of those can go good together, move in one direction. I like Libras, but over time we tend to fade out. They tend to fade out. Okay. According to verdict chart, Mars in Gemini, not Cancer. That's interesting. The one sign you despise, Miss Nana. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Slim, leave. Okay. I'm a Aries, and I think you are so attractive. March Aries. Oh, so you attract March Aries. Okay. I'm confused on that, Miss K Michelle. I'm a Cancer Mars. That didn't fit my description. Kemma Jones. Where you from? What's your zodiac? And how do you defend yourself, Miss Jones? Pisces be overthinking emotional people. Can't lie. They are truth. Instead, they try to please everyone. All right, thank you, Miss David. Nah, she said she thinks you attract. Oh, thank you, appreciate that. Thank you, appreciate it. Detroit Libra, welcome to your channel. So let's see, Mars and Sag, Capricorn Moon. Where are you from? And welcome to the channel, Denise. Which zodiac sign would you want to settle down with? The easiest sign for me to think about settling down with has been a Leo Venus. Only problem with that is Leo Venuses that I've met lived miles and millions of miles away. I won't say millions, but thousands of miles away. Sad Venus actually have done better with me than even more Aries Venus. A sun in Leo can be a Virgo, a Leo, a Libra, or a Cancer. Sag Venus have done had done amazingly well with me because I've been 4 years or 3 years, something like that. I have never dated a Capricorn with a Sag Venus. I think that would have been a good match since I'm a Taurus with the Aries Venus. The one Sag Venus that I had a long relationship with was actually Aquarius, Pisces Moon. I know a Pisces Moon, for some reason, I am very protective over Pisces Moon, and I end up being with those type of people for a long period of time because I have a Virgo Moon. Opposites normally have a protector. Virgo is protective of Pisces. So, yeah. Gemini Venus, I like, but I can't get out of my sexual intriguement of them. I have trouble getting past that stage, and I try my best to, but that's what you get when you match. My Jupiter is saggy. Sagittarius is my Jupiter. That will happen when a woman's Venus matches a man's Mars. Y'all create a lot of sexual tension. The best Venuses is for you. Best situation for y'all women to be in is for y'all Venus to match the man's Venus. Y'all might want to write that one down. The best situation for a woman to be in to fall in love with a man, or have a man fall in love with you and you hold a deck of cards, is for their Venus and your Venus to match. So that's something to look at. So what Libra best zodiac sign? What you mean by the April? Kind of clarify that for me. I agree, we can be defensive at time, but it takes a lot for me to become that way. But the thing about Cancer Mars, and I don't think I'm inaccurate, even if you say I'm not descriptive of you and you have a Cancer Mars, is every water sign you're gonna have to look at their past. It's like they taught to defend themselves a certain way. They go through a certain stage, and it's about evolving, revamping, whatever you want to call it. And that has a lot to do with how you defend yourself. But I know a lot of Cancer Mars that do neglect and do ghost people. It's the total opposite of what they do in their Venuses when they are considered clingy. They kind of take away that when they defend themselves. I don't know too many Cancer placements that when they defend themselves, they're clingy. They own you. They bugging you. Most Cancers defend themselves by doing the opposite. In my book, I might be wrong, but when I think about Cancer Mars, I think about somebody who takes it back. Because it's love what they think they're giving you when they're clingy, and to take that away and hurt you, they pull it back. Just the food for thought. Moon and Sag, Mars and Taurus. There's a lot you need to learn about that Leo Mars. And it makes a lot of sense about everything you said in this whole podcast. So you do have a Cancer sun. Yeah. It's a Cancer place. I mean, because everybody might say that Cancers are clingy, but they don't see it that way. It's like consistency. Okay. I don't disagree with that. No. She says they don't pull away to hurt you, they pull away to protect themselves. I can see it too. I can see both ways. But yeah. I kind of get what you were saying. I'm a Libra Venus. Wow. Okay. That's deep. I'm a Pisces and Capricorn moon, shaking my head. Why are you shaking your head about that? How do y'all, have any of y'all dated Aries Venus? What y'all think about my sign? I ain't trying to be arrogant enough. I just want to see how y'all feel about Aries Venus, men or women. Cancer can pull away to emotionally abuse you. Tina, I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say that, but that's what I was trying to say. That's what I wanted to say. And the funny thing about everything is, and I want everybody to know this. I want everybody to know this. Not me, not anybody in the section can put a stamp on what they say. We can only bring up tendencies, and we go off the higher accuracy. Remember that. Astrology is about tendencies, urges, and habits. It's not stone in stone what people do. It's tendencies. It's movements. It's perceptions of things. So when I say one thing, another person another thing, you will always have a little wrinkle in the ball game, but kind of go for the most accurate of accurate. Not saying anybody's wrong. If you don't behave that way, you have a Cancer Mars, I got it. But I just know from experience, a lot of Cancer Mars kind of do the opposite of when they pursuing somebody, and they kind of leave you dry. And it could be for what Nana said, and just to protect themselves, or it could be the fact that they feel like they're gonna make you pay by taking it back. I know it's a tactic of a Cancer though, to pull ship. That's me too with Aries Venus. I'm scared of the fallout. You got a temper or something? My name is Tina, not Tina. I wish I can say it right. I'm not good with names. You probably had to do a little letter where it say EENNN for me to get it. I'm sorry. Anybody know how to pronounce T? It's not Tina. Tina. I'm saying okay. All right, Taniana. No. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to hear you record it to me. I don't know much about Aries Venus. I do know my chart is crazy for real. What's so crazy about your chart? Tiana. Okay, Tiana. Okay, cool. Banana. Tiana. Okay, Tiana. Okay, cool. Okay, Tiana. So, Aries Venus in men. The two signs that are hard to contain the most. I keep saying this over and over. And I say containing meaning that it's hard to keep in one placement. They tend to drift over and make other things happen. It's Aries and Cancer. Everybody know my journey with this trucking industry. I've shut down my Aries Venus for a while, and fire signs can tell. I don't think I can get in a relationship without an Aries Venus, or with my Aries Venus even half stepping. Maybe a friendship, bond, commitment, but I don't think Aries. Let's see, it's hard time. Is it Aquarius hard to tame. I'm gonna say this right quick. Aries Venus fall in love fast and can get bored faster. I disagree. They can get bored faster, but I disagree. Everybody keeps saying the word bored. I don't know. I don't think the word bored is appropriate for Aries Venus. That's more Gemini Venus. That's more Libra Venus. That's more Aquarius Venus than Aries Venus. I think that y'all kind of adapting the error of getting bored than Venuses. The Venus and fire are the type of people that if they're not happy with what they see, they'll start it up to get it going again. Like Aries is a power source that can go off energy levels through anybody. So if the woman at home ain't doing, they can go play a basketball game and get back crunked up. They can talk to a friend to make them laugh. They can find something that's in their personal hobbies and re-energize themselves. It don't have to be the woman that's sitting there juggling balls and stuff all day long. But no offense to y'all air signs, Aquarius, Venus, and sometimes y'all demand y'all mate to be mentally stimulating to you to keep you from being bored, which is a problem if you don't learn how to evolve. Air signs have to learn how to evolve to have their own mental stimulation. No, I think I prefer it being reactive when pushed, not a temper, but because people see it, that's the way, because I rarely show off that side. I prefer to let stuff go. Aquarius is hard to prove something to in my book. My friend, I talked to her, she Aquarius and stuff, she cool, but so she got an argument with me because she said somebody who can control sex should never have a problem controlling sex. And I told her that it's levels to it. It's people who easily control sex or have a hard time controlling sex. Just because you're capable of controlling your sexual habits don't mean you always control it. And we went back and forth on that. And she said, well, it's just like if you're a vegan and you don't eat meat. You know what I'm saying? You don't eat it, so you don't do it. It's easy for you. So sex should be something you can control. Two different things. Like Aquarius is something that have a habit of Gemini Mars about things that I feel like they're kind of going outside the box and putting stuff together. Not all Aquarius do that, but they will check you on your knowledge by bringing something that don't have nothing to do with nothing. You can be talking about alligators, and they'll say, well, what if a bear, or what if a train were to come to the river, or something that's not even gonna say not possible, not part of this. Or people think they're aloof, but they very what the word is, I won't say stubborn, but dang, when you defend yourself and you ain't got to defend yourself. I'll come up with the word in a minute, but they can be like that. I don't know if you like that song or not, but a lot of Aquarius, man, they come out the ass for some stuff. They come out the ass for some stuff, and you be like, come on now. Depends on situation involved. People bring out you. And our sexy is oh my OMG like porn, so that's just a plus. Is amazing. Okay. I'm a Pisces. Aquarius men fall quickly with me. I'm currently in a Aquarius banned from my life. Whoa. Last 3 ex-boyfriends, all Aquarius. Dang, that's harsh. Also, example she used is not the best. Vegans and vegetarians can still crave meat. I'm a pescatarian and I still crave burgers sometimes. Wow. I get into problems with Aquarian women a lot. I don't know why we clash. I know why. I know why. From everything I just said. I mean, to be fair, to be very fair, I like aquatic minds. But they don't like losing a mental battle with nobody. And they're labeled one of the most brilliant zodiacs out of everything, but knowing a lot of information don't make you smarter than other people. It just means you know a lot of information. So Aquarius will challenge you by going around the world with some stuff that's useless to your argument. Not useless period, just useless for your argument. And Gemini placements don't like that at all. A lot of Aquarius women act jealous toward me. They compete with me and try to pry into my business. I never had that type of issue with Aquarius. But they do try to make it seem like they're more smarter than me. And that Gemini Mars do not like that. My mental battle between Aries and Aquarius, you got to be ready. Aquarius women are over masculine. I've never met one that was really masculine. They just think they know. A lot of Aquarius women think they know more, but they don't. A lot of them don't back up, because really it's not Aquarius men, it's really the women in my book. They don't back it up with enough to shut down my argument. They always go around circles. I don't know if my Virgo moon don't like that or my Gemini Mars don't like that, but I don't like getting in debates with people who are not qualified to debate me. My Aries never gonna let them win. And there's some people who can go toe to toe with me. I've had a lot of, like, I got a Virgo moon, so like when I argue with a Virgo, I get the angle they coming from, and they keeping it leveled. When I argue with a Cap, it's leveled, so it's something that's in the playing ground. For some reason, Aquarius go outside the playing ground with stuff that don't really make sense about nothing sometimes, and it makes me irritable. Feel like I'm wasting my time arguing. But they're good people though. Especially get drunk with and go to a cosplay with. Dope people. But for debates, I don't even like debating with. No, I don't. So that's just my experience with Aquarius. I don't like debating with them about nothing. I say, okay, you're right, you know it all, it's cool. Mostly the women. So I ain't really bump heads with no men. I used to hate arguing with my Aquarius exes, like, oh my God, they used to make me want to hurt them. They'll come up with some stuff now. They'll come up with some imaginary, comic book, whatever type of stuff to combat facts. Aquarius sometimes put two things together that doesn't go together. Yep. It's coming out the shell now. Yes, definitely. Exactly what she said. So it just, I don't have the patience for that, because I have an Aries Mercury, so I get real loud and real passionate and real aggressive, because I'm like mad about it. Like I'm just like cut to the point, just don't make no sense. They're very intelligent people, just that the intelligence they have for the argument is not for their argument, for another argument, and that argument ain't gonna be for that one. It's gonna be for something else, and they're just all over the place. So I got like 16 minutes left. Trying to wrap things up on this one. So choosing, allowing people to choose you is what this podcast is about. If you're single, allowing somebody who has less or not what your typical man may be, choose you and pursue you. Men, allowing a woman that may not be the girl that you liked on IG or something, choose you. How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about, I wouldn't say lowering your standards, but opening your mind, opening your gates and your walls to accept something that you may not picture. Libras, as a princess little girl, to be your prince, charming. I ain't saying take somebody who ain't got no teeth. I ain't trying to say take somebody who just horrible, but I'm just saying like maybe opening up your mind a little bit more. I've been doing that. It's not working for me. All to see. Okay, Miss Phillips, I gotta tell you something. You have things in your sign that works for you, that gives you an advantage. But you know, and I know too, you got things that work against you. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to go deep inside of your moon sign, which is Pisces, and you may have to emotionally choose somebody. Choose somebody who's authentic, somebody who fits you, and somebody who is right for you. Because your Leo Mars is always going to attract people. You're going to have a buffet of people. You know Leo Mars is a natural thirst trap. No offense to you, it's just what y'all do. Y'all attract fire with Leo Mars. Y'all attract all the signs. Leo Mars is a thirst trap. It is. There's nothing you can do about it. Y'all borrowed that from Scorpio. There's a lure to it. So you know the guy's going to be running towards you. And then you got to understand your Venus is going to be aggressive to most people. So you're going to have to really go inside your moon sign and find what you internally needs are, and not allowing your emotions or your lust or your love to guide you, for that instance. Pisces and moon is a powerful placement to have a Pisces. You got to let that guide you a little bit more. Taurus Venus never sever will wait patiently alone for our dreams. I hear you, Nana. As Aquarius, you have to make sense. We don't get a kick out of making people feel a way. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to us. I feel you on that. The Aquarian men are fair and sensible. It's the woman that are wacky. I mean, I hate to say this, I'm not trying to knock Aquarius women, but I kind of agree with Nana on that. I've had most of my issues with Aquarius women. It's nothing that I hate. It just is something that makes my head hurt after talking to them. What up, Calvin? She has to be a wife even before you put a ring on her finger, and have to get engaged, and then you become your wife otherwise. I just don't think I hear what you're saying, Calvin. I just don't think I date conventional wives. I think I date not the outcast, but a very unique type of woman that don't qualify in social media or other people's eyes, who's loyal and who I feel good about. And in that sense, I think that becomes my wife or my queen. I don't believe in marriage. I think it's overrated. Maybe it's my Aquarius moon. Possibly. What do you class as wifey material? Give me a description. Sincerity. Somebody who's very sincere. I do like my bad girls. And I hate to say it, not bad women. Do not classify bad girls and bad women. They're not the same thing. Totally different thing. And I'll break that down later. I do like a little arrogance, a little confidence, a little, I don't want to say alpha, but I like a woman who can stand up for herself. There's levels to it. Being able to do it, having to do it, and not having to do it and do it. So I like a girl who could do it if she need to, but when she with me, she ain't gonna have to do that. Like, don't swing at me with things that you need to fight the world with. I don't like a loud woman who always loud all the time, but I like a woman who can get there with me sometimes. Not get there with an argument, but get there with the passion, emotion about something they like. I like a woman who cares about her body. No offense. I'm a Taurus. I'm a physical person. Because I'm going to care about your body. And I'm going to care about your mind and spirit too. I don't like nobody who's slowing down. I like somebody who's amping up. That's my Venus. I like somebody who's competitive. I like somebody who open-minded. I like somebody who know when to just be quiet. Not trying to say shut up, because that's an ugly word, but be quiet, meaning like Not for just me and listen to me. I'm talking about period, because stuff in the world gonna happen, ain't none of our business. I don't want you all in people's face yelling and getting loud and starting fights, because they fight you, they're gonna have to fight me. I don't need that drama in my life. uh I like somebody who allow me to get over things. That means like allow me to be in my distance for a little while, know when to come in there and put their hand around me, or I know when to come in there and put my hand around her and make it right, but not suffocating with we need to talk. I hate when people force me to talk when I'm not digesting what just happened. Basically like a woman with the street smart, but also book smart. Definitely that. Definitely that. I like a woman who believes in themselves, who full with energy, positivity. You know what I'm saying? I like women. I don't like women who are down on themselves. I got to keep blowing them up every 5 seconds. Now, it's sometimes you're gonna feel some type of way. I got you, but not all the time. I like a woman I can brag on. Sorry, I like bragging on the woman I'm with. I like bragging on my woman. I like a woman that's willing to grow with me. It's a lot of times women say what they ain't gonna do. I dated an Aquarius woman, right? And when I dated this Aquarius woman, she did not like sports. She was a dancer at UAB, and she did not like sports. And she started watching the football games with me. And next thing you know, she was into Alabama football. She didn't watch basketball. I couldn't pull out on all the other sports. But just for college football, that one team, she would sit there and watch the game with me. Vice versa. I don't dance. Went dancing with her. Started watching dance videos, asking her if she do Chris Brown moves and stuff. When you like somebody, you open minded, you find angles to create chemistry. And you can create so many things in relationships that not there on the forefront if you allow somebody to choose you. If you allow yourself to choose somebody and work with what you got. I'm not saying to date the most uncompatible person, but if you find little ways to make it work, check around it. Because some uncompatible signs ain't gonna never bother you, ain't gonna never upset you, ain't gonna never do nothing to you. They're just incompatible with your sign. I don't want to date nobody just exactly like me anyway. So I choose you is about taking somebody that may not be there yet. That's me. Basketball never thought be interested in that, but people can bring it out. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Now it's a difference between bringing stuff out of people and forcing them to change. If somebody don't like to work out or ain't into working out, I feel like I'm forcing them to work out versus them already kind of doing it here and there. Monogamous relationships. What's your opinion on that? Woo, we really want to take it there? We don't have enough time for that one. I could go a whole session with that. For me, knowing how to love and to be happy with others, caring, knowledgeable, open-minded, yes, and secure in their own skin, responsible, God-fearing, and respect. Oh yes, I agree with number of kids. Mm. He said for most Taurians, pornography, Apollo. I can't even say. I just said it right. This is how I get tongue tied sometimes. I know what you're talking about though. It's a hard no. I know. Pornography. I can't say it right. Sometimes at the end of the session, I can't say stuff right. I'm dating Leo, and he is close to being the one. The result of choosing is when you find yourself looking at their flaws first and still falling in love instead of noticing the flaws after. Golden statement. So true. So true, Glavana. Definitely. And I'm not trying to say polygamy. I know I can't say it right. I'm just tongue tied. I've said greater, harder things in my life. And sometimes at the end of the session I'll be mind boggled. That's why I say with the Tars you gotta rest. By the end of the session I gave y'all all I got. But I just want to elaborate what she has said and stuff. That's everything Aries Venus is. We look at somebody, we choose them, we say, we promise all these things. I try not to promise it. It comes out my mouth. I'm feeling you amazingly and highly. And I don't know what tomorrow, how we're going to make it work. I don't know what the next 2 weeks are going to be like. For right now, I'm trying my best to get there. I'm giving you the best I got. And if it don't work out, it's not something that I'm saying if it don't work out. It's just something that didn't work out. But for now, I'm giving all my marbles on the table because I choose you. And I know some stuff I don't know about you. But like I said, it's more of a ground Venus. No, I'm throwing shade at y'all of trying to figure out every little issue, every little mistake, every little what if could happen instead of just going, just instead of just moving and making it happen. And I think a lot of times we will miss out with people we could possibly be connected with if we think about obstacles that ain't even there yet. We're not getting no younger, so why we don't just take a chance and see what happens? I'm not saying be a knucklehead. You know when you feel something right and something could be working. You know when something is amazing. Just take a chance on it. Just stay away from domestic violence people and crazy people. So that's what I got to say about that. Morals and values are important too. I agree. I just want to be with somebody I can elevate and make better. If I can't make you better and elevate you, that's where my Aries Venus get bored at. If y'all want to label that. If I can't make you better, if I can't do something that you didn't have before I got there, and it ain't gotta be nothing materialistic. Strong woman is a challenge and love being challenged. When you find the right woman, they will challenge you. It's worth it to me. It depends on what they challenge you about, and are they willing to elevate you with the challenge, or are they trying to do something for their personal gains? That's the difference between challenging what I like. If a girl challenged me to be a better person, I feel like she care about me. If I think she challenged me for us to roll together and be something great, I love that. But if she's just trying to get me to do better so she can profit off of me, that's a problem. Just like if I'm trying to get her to do something that's strictly for me, that's a problem. Why don't you date outside your country? I have trouble dating long distance. I have trouble dating women in different states. If I could date women in different states, let me tell y'all something. If I could date women in different states that lived way away from me, I would be married now. If I can convince somebody who lives so far away from me to give me a chance, it would not be no issue. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, but I'm in Penn State right now. I'm in freaking Pennsylvania, head to Ohio tomorrow to drop off this load of trash. I got 777,000 pounds of trash on the back of this trailer I got to drop off in Ohio Recycling Center tomorrow. Crazy. I mean, yeah, Tarians do like their partners warmth, but I can go without it for a while. As long as I'm talking to you. I'm ruled by Mercury. My friend Nana had put me on that. I'm ruled by Mercury. So communication and understanding is the deep parts. As long as I understand you and get where you're coming from, then it keep me around when I'm not around. I like the physical touch. I like a woman I can just hug and feel, but if I'm connected with you and talking to you, then that'll keep me around. And I do agree with Nana too. I do like to miss our people. I got that in me too. I don't really think, and be honest, I don't think fire signs are too much a challenge for me. You should go with how you feel. Fire signs to me probably the easiest when y'all connect. But them ground signs definitely can be a challenge. But I can say this for ground signs. If ever you need somebody to give you a chance and don't make it too hard for you to figure it out, ground signs are the best. Ground signs, if you can't figure out a ground sign, they don't want to be figured out. You ain't got to worry about that. And if you can't figure out the ground sign, don't get an air sign because you really going to be in trouble. Yes, growth is the best because you learn to make each other better because I don't need anyone to take me financially because I own my own money, but together we can make our own kingdom. That's dope right there. I feel like a Taurus. I think my Venus runs me even though I'm ruled by Mars. I feel like a Taurus even though my Venus runs me even though I'm ruled by Mars. And you say your Mars is Gemini? I thought you said it's not Cancer. Taurus do like miss their mate because they like to have the new feeling all the time, butterflies in their stomach. That's Aries too. Aries and Taurus are that way. I love Taurus and their stubborn ways. It's a turn on. Well, it's a pushover woman. What y'all think a pushover woman is? And I'm gonna go 27 more minutes, y'all, because y'all done kept my attention on this right here. What y'all think a pushover woman is in y'all book? Calvin asked the question. I'm gonna put my spin on it, but I just want to know what y'all think that's a pushover woman. Yeah, I think it's a good question. Philip says she lacks boundaries. And self-love. Okay, so you still claiming Cancer, okay? Now, what you think is a pushover woman? I know you can answer this in your opinion. What do you think a pushover woman is? Miss Phillips asked her. Let me get a couple more in there. Let me get about 2 or 3 more in there so I can give you my opinion. Before Calvin cap it, Calvin, you go after me. You gonna have the last one. Tina say push a punk. I'm so late. What's the question? What up, Lola? We're talking about a pushover woman. What's a definition of a pushover woman? She sets aside her wants, needs, beliefs, and the others. Let me get about 2 more, and then one more at least, and then I'll say what I gotta say, and we'll hear what Calvin gotta say. This should be fun. Isn't it fun, y'all? Any earth sign? Oh, that's messed up, Lola. Don't come in here with that shade now. We love you now, but don't come with no shade. What do y'all think a push over sign is? Push over. You got me saying it. You got me all messed up. What do y'all think a pushover woman definition of a pushover woman is? You already got April defending herself, saying she ain't no pushover. When he can control her. Okay. So my definition of a pushover woman is when it's something that you know needs to be done and you allow outside opinions to change your mind or change your trajectory. and it's not life or death or even as serious as the mission you had. I'll give you an example of an Aquarius girl I dated, not the one I was with for a long time. She came all the way from Florida to see me in Birmingham. We were together. We don't get to see each other all the time. Her sister called her up. Capricorn sister said, look, I'm hungry. I need you to fix me something to eat. Now, granted, they were Filipino, so they probably had like, no, they were Thai. Sorry, she's from Thailand. She would kill me. She like this. They're from Thailand, so he probably got some type of ritual or something going on. She's the younger sister or something like that. But I said, look, there's ramen noodles in there she can eat. There's some hot dogs, some she could throw in there. Nah, she gonna get mad at me and this and this. So she left out my bed with me all weekend to spend together, go all the way back home just to cook not only her sister dinner, but her sister's man dinner. Then she called me back and cried, saying I should never left you there by yourself. I gotta wait another 2 weeks to see you again, just because she was scared to tell her sister no. And it ultimately made me not want to be with her because I felt like she was a pushover. Plus, she had these friends that wanted her to order off this Thai menu, and they couldn't pronounce the word, so they got on the phone with her. They started talking to her like, hurry up and tell her what you told her. No, I don't want that. You tell her what, in your words, what I want. Just talking to her like she trash. So I ended up taking the phone from her, and I said, look, I'm going to tell you what to order. And they were like, but you can't speak Thai. I said, I know, because you ain't finna talk to her like that. But every time I turned around, I had to defend her over stuff that she can take care of. She's not going to get beat up by a bigger man. That's something I can jump in. She's not going to get ridiculed or anything like that. These are all things she just simply had to just hang up the phone and say no. And it made me mad as all get out that she's willing to just leave me for our day. It ain't an unexpected day to go back home to do something that they knew you were coming out here for. So that's a pushover to me. Somebody who will allow lesser things to get in the way of the more important things. And yeah, I am selfish when it comes to that. I look forward to seeing her. We don't get to see each other every day. You got to build up love and get away from the narcissistic family structures. Definitely. That's doing too much. I value my sister's opinion, but I'm not leaving my vacation for cooking for nobody. You shouldn't. I'd be like, hell no, cook your own food, because you come first. She definitely not only went to cook her sister food, but cooked her sister's man food too. She told me that, and I got really upset about that. So her man get to have a good meal, and I don't even get to have my woman next to me. It bothered me. It's definitely a cultural component to that. Asian cultures are very differential when it comes to family. I get it. I get it. There's also a race component, definitely. But I was an ass about it. I was an ass about it. I don't like that. I mean, it seems extreme because you probably ain't built like that to allow somebody to make you do that, but it's not impossible. It's not out the book. Like, I'm not built like that, so it's extreme to me. But when I found out she was feeding 2 people over there, her boyfriend ate, I was mad. I was an ass about it. I was really an ass about it. Sometimes my family interferes with my love life and my life in general. I'm very loyal to my family. Too loyal. I mean, but she wasn't gonna starve though. She just wasn't gonna have the meal she wanted to have, or she would have had to spend money on the meal she wanted to have. But I tell you this right here. I have broken up with girls over stuff like this. I know you may call it childish, but it's my narrative. I don't want to stand up for nobody who don't stand up for their own self. I should have to protect yourself, easily influence when your opinions are asked for to differ or agree with, knowing you feel differently. You knowingly let people use you. And another thing too is, I don't want no woman, even though I like a submissive woman here and there, I go through it. Like, let me know you don't like it, because I could probably do I have to force you to. Like if old girl didn't want to watch the Alabama game with me, and just tell me you don't like football and this and this. I like you to try to watch it with me a couple times, but if you ain't in it, I ain't gonna force you to do something you don't want to do. It's not that serious, but you need to speak up. I like them to speak up, not be just space. A lot of them out there with families, super first, and me super. I'll deal with it for a little while. I got to put my rank up, but once I feel like I deserve it, I'm like, come on now, I'm family now. I'm your daddy, girl. That's how I feel. I'm your daddy. If she submits to her family, you will have to do the same. It's best to separate. Wow. No family should be involved. Well, she ain't tell my mom about relationships, bad situations. Because my mom's a Scorpio, and if I tell her one thing bad about the girl I'm dating, she will hold it over your head no matter if we in good times, bad times, past that, or what. She will continue to drill that junk. So I don't tell her nothing negative about any girl I ever date. I learned that lesson on my own. So, and I normally can talk to my mom about anything. I do not tell her about any woman in my life doing me wrong. If I ever plan to see that woman again, my mama just not going to ever forgive it. I make it clear to my family I don't get in your business, don't get in mine, because we got problems, because nobody going to tell me what tell me to unless I allow them. Damn. I blame her or you. My mom don't play, man. I say anything about a woman hurt my heart. My mom did, but she is all the kids, especially Taurus sons. Do the research on that one. Scorpios are very protective of their Taurus sons. Scorpio moms are. Taurus are known as daddies. Taurus men are known as mama's boys, and Scorpios are very protective over Taurus boys, men. That's my Taurian mom. She would never forgive. She or forgave. Will never forgive. She ain't forgave me. Hell, she ain't forgave me. Damn. See, my Aries Mercury keep secrets from everybody, but especially my mom. I try to hold it in, but sometimes it come out. Yeah, I try not to tell my mama nothing negative about nobody. I like Menendez. Who is that? Another thing I don't like about Taurus women, they don't give up. That's something you should love about them. I think Taurus mom is extremely protective over my Scorpio little bro. It's something there. Yeah. Scorpios are very protective over Taurus. Period. Period. Going back to what I said, the opposites. The opposites protect the opposites. Scorpio's been known to, and I mean, I already did a video and I ain't gonna go too deep in that, but now I know what I'm talking about. Scorpios are very protective over Taurus. Very protective. But definitely Taurus sons stay mama. I'm gonna look him up, Menendez from Love and Hip Hop. Why she be toe up out the floor up? You throwing a side one on me. So any of y'all gonna give anybody a chance who y'all feel like ain't compatible with y'all just based off the natal chart? Or y'all at the point now in y'all life, y'all gonna give it a chance if it feels right? That's probably the last question I can put out. We can talk about. How many of y'all willing to give somebody a chance who are not compatible with y'all through the chart? Now I said, nope, I'm running. How y'all feel about that? Virgos are by far compatible with everyone. Ooh, strong statement. You would? All about the energy. I know it is with you with having a Leo and the Aries. Okay. Who is not compatible with me? I'm open-minded. Mendes. Okay, I'll look them up. Everybody think I don't give Pisces a chance. I don't not like Pisces. I actually love them from a protective nature of my Virgo side, but it just falls apart. And sometimes, like, I even look at exes that, not exes, but girls I pursued in the past, and I wonder why I just fall apart because they look so attractive. And I see the same Pisces placements there. Mainly Pisces Venus, and not really the sun. Even though I never had sex with the Pisces sun before. Aries Venus, I love a channel. What up? What's up? Long time no see, my friend Vanessa in the building. I think that's Vanessa in your thumbnail. But yeah, I give people a chance. Sometimes it just don't be feeling right. Like, I just know. Y'all don't ever worry about if you settle, not settle, but you pretty much selling for the sign if it's not compatible with you. Sorry. And you find that next compatible with you, and it just makes your whole body just freaking like a magnet to a piece of metal. It's just grabbing you to that. Like, how you gonna tell that man that been there for you this whole time who's not compatible with you that this over here is your soulmate? That's what I fear. No, I have not been intimate with all the zodiacs. No. Never been with a Pisces before. Never been with a Libra. Never been with a Virgo. Have I ever been with Virgo? Never been with a Virgo. And never been with a Gemini. 4 signs I've never been compatible with. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Four signs. How am I a freak? If I would say all on what you would have said then. Are you getting scared by us Libras, sir? No, y'all are scared. Aries Venus have chased away y'all Libras. And I can put that down. You see me and Dysfunction do a video talking about Libras back in the day. And we both talking about the same thing. They ran ghost out. I got one that's extremely compatible with me. She lives in Chicago. Libra Sun, Leo Venus, Libra Mars, which is my favorite placement for Libra. Cancer Moon, very compatible. Libras run. They run. They don't stay around. That's why I do agree with Slim. And who else said that about Libras? Somebody else said something about like Libras are hard to get, and they are. They are, because you gotta be just right. You can't unbalance their scales. You too intense. You too freaky. It turns the scale this way. Oh, you too nice. You too cool. It turns it this way. So you gotta move just stable. And Aryan energy is not stable like that. We just go, grab it, want it, rub it down. Oh no. Anytime I feel like I'm talking to Libras, I feel like I'm on eggshells. One little mess up and psh, it's yolk all over my shit. And I just... Hello. Oh no, I ain't getting nothing out here. Why this? Oh, I'm missing a lot of comments because this thing right here is not picking. Okay. Happy single rather than selling. Geez, you a freak. LOL. Are you getting scared of us? Okay, we already read that one. Would you prefer astrology compatible? I prefer to be astrologically compatible. I do too. No, I haven't met the right. You haven't met the right Libra for you. Tina trying to know what's up. You crazy. You know, right? But sometimes you meet the Libra that makes it all, that likes it all. Yeah. But the reason I tell y'all that, I'm not trying to tell y'all to settle, and I'm not trying to tell y'all not to settle, and I'm not trying to tell y'all to be judgmental, but and then the Capricorn woman, any tips or tricks, depending on what kind of cap she is. It's really nothing that you need to do. She already got a plan for you already. I mean, really nothing you need to plan out. She already planning out as we speak right now. Just make sure you figure out what she planning and don't go outside the realm. In fact, no tricks are the best. Trick yourself right out that realm and you messed up. Stay on the path and you good. Stay on the path. Don't get off the path and you fine with Cappy. Cappy, if she likes you, she already sees potential in you. Yep. If a Cap choose you, she already see where you need to be at in life. Otherwise, she would have never talked to you. So walk straight. No tricks, no dance moves, no undercard moves. Just walk straight and you be alright with Cappy. Don't quit nothing real fast. Don't try to jump in their house real fast. Don't try to make them move in fast. Just move slow and steady. And she got a plan for you. She gonna try to bless you. If it's a Sag Venus, it's gonna come a lot faster. If it's a Cap Venus, it may be a little bit slower. If Aquarius Venus, then it may come around like this. But it's coming though. And just stay in the vicinity of what she wants. And you'll be alright. She feel like equality if she chose you enough to get it done. Yeah, you missed it, Miss Sunshine. We finna go off, but watch the replay on it. We just talking about I choose you. We talking about getting chosen. Pisces about choosing people and the ins and outs of stuff. We got into some deep stuff tonight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I have to do to be chosen or what I have to do to choose somebody. Most of the people I choose really don't go for me. The ones that choose me, normally I have to be chosen. I have to be chosen. And I like to be the chooser. Do y'all think Caps like control? Definitely. Libras play a lot of mind games just to see if you're strong enough to mentally, because they do like mental stimulation, but I think sometimes we're getting hurt and we're not being hurt. For Aquarius women, connect with their energy at the same problem. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I treated a Libra like I did not like her as a lover and only a friend, I would get me a Libra. Libras are attracted to my Gemini Mars. Air signs are attracted to my Gemini Mars. So Aquarius, Libras, sometimes Gemini getting a chess game is cute, it's not cute sometimes, so it's a wild card. I have no problem getting their attention. We connect. I give them the mental stimulation. But down the line, I need fire. And if I push the fire envelope from her and she's not willing to give me fire, she don't have in her natal chart, that's when I begin to push her out the way. Run her off. She ghosts me. I'm too intense for her. But if I was just friends with a Libra, it's a good chance I'll get with a Libra. But I'm just not, I don't move like that when I like somebody. I'm kind of a little bit more faster. It don't seem like it, but I am. Why do you clash so much with Aquarius women? Just this mental joust. The same reason you clash with Aquarius women. And tips for Aquarius women: know when to pick your battles. Don't let the debates they have drive you crazy. Allow them to have an individual mind, even if it's off a little bit or kind of weird. Let them be just call it unique and put a stamp on it. That's what I do with Aquarius. I allow them to be themselves. There's a lot of things about Aquarius that you just can't contain. Hmm. I mean, I know it's. I heard Libras get freaky, but I'm getting older now, and I'm getting to a point I probably won't knock all the signs off, and that's fine with me, I guess. But your boy this. Let me stop calling out him. Let me stop before you watch this. He was like, why you call me out like that? He probably then checked off them things. I run into the same signs over and over. I don't do it on purpose. I have an Aries Venus. I lost my virginity to an Aries woman. I've dated 4 Aquarius women. I mean, I didn't try to make it that way. It just, these same signs just keep coming over and over and over in my life. She tends to have a lot, tends to be in and out with me. Sometimes feel like she's super interested and then she steps back far. Why this happens so often? Because I know exactly what you're talking about. That's why I say it's the. So you got 3 type of air signs. The Libra gives you a subtle air that tastes, feels amazing, but it's not a lot of it. So you're running around, where's it at? You're trying to touch it, trying to grab it, feel amazing. But if you move too fast, you'll move away from it. If you move too close, you'll push it away. So you got to kind of be on pins and needles. That Gemini air is the type that you can stand in one spot. If it wants you, it's going to pull you to it or it's going to push you the hell on. It's aggressive air. Now you got the Aquarius that moves into like a tornado, a little soft little tornado that's not destroying anything. It's just slowly moving in the swirl air. So to find the location of that is going to be damn near impossible. But it's several ways to get Aquarius, and there's several ways you can mess it up. Aquarius, yes, need that space sometimes, yes. But some Aquarius like to be chased. I know for a fact I've dated 4 Aquarius women. Some of them play Little Red Riding Hood and they want Aries to play Big Bad Wolf. Some of them don't want to be chased. Some of them just want you to stand in the field while they look around you and they're unsure about you. A lot of Aquarius are constantly changing, constantly adapting, constantly evolving. So when you run into Aquarius, if they evolve into one state, the state that you like may not be that same state that Aquarius then. So now it becomes a session of when is she going to stop her swirl and stay stable enough for you to be with. That may happen, that may not happen. So that's why it's a challenge to date air signs, especially Aquarius. You got to think aquatic minds. They might like one angle of you and not like the other angle of you. So when you move in this angle, they don't like you. You move in this angle, they like you a lot. They may like you and not be sure about you. They may be sure about you and don't like you. It's just the way of the Aquarian nature. Yeah, they're like a little tornado. Just a little tornado goes around, not the one that destroys everything, but it's a spinning mechanism that you have to locate how to grab it. How do you grab a tornado? It's hard. So you just got to get in the center of it and just hope that you stay there. I can't give a great advice, but so when you feel that you need to give a space, give a space. And when you feel like you need to press the issue, you got to press the issue. And just be ready for her to change her mind at a second of a dime. They can freaking convert, reconvert, strip. They can do it all. So, but once they like you, they start to formulate to your liking. Aquarius will change for your liking, believe it or not. But they have to really like you. Really, really like you. Not kind of like you, not maybe like you. They're going to have to be on you. I'm a Leo and I feel so much in trouble with her, but the things are good, is really good. And if it isn't sure, but wants to commit. Well, that's your opposite. Leo are very protective of Aquarius, but it's nothing you can do as a Leo to rush your pattern or slow it down. You're just gonna have to stand tall on it and notice every little thing that is not conventional, because they're not very conventional people. I don't even think they're traditionally romantic, to be honest. They just move in their own ways. I'm familiar with Aquarius. I know how I got Aquarius. I have a Gemini Mars. I'm with the shits. I'm with the aspect of timing, of angles, and of finding what I need to find out of air signs. But it's not an easy ball game with Aquarius ever. I don't care what nobody say. Aquarius is nowhere near easy getting. Because they can like you one day and change the whole narrative the next day. They probably contradict themselves more than even Virgo do, I think. And they don't want to be like nobody else. So if they whole family married, they ain't in a rush to get married. It is what it is. Well, I appreciate y'all coming out, and please watch the replay if y'all came in late. And I will definitely try to get that Aquarius Brutal Truths, even though it's in the Aquarius season. We don't have no Pisces Brutal Truth because we already did it. Lilith should be dropping in Aries season, not Pisces. Give me a whole month to prepare how I'm gonna do it. Plus, I want to start with the number one sign, number one sun sign is Aries. That's how it started. So I feel like the Lilith should start with Aries. So it would not be a Lilith Pisces starting off because that's the 12th sign. I will do the best I can to get these videos out on time. Aquarius will be late, but I will do it. We have nothing to look for in Pisces besides Aquarius. Real truth. So let me get that one done. I'm on the road. Y'all pray for me out here. It's dangerous out here, man. I'm in city to city. I'm lonely. I'm depressed. Not lonely for a woman, but lonely just because I miss my bed, miss my gym, miss all the stuff. I'm crying right now. I'm sorry. But I appreciate all y'all coming out. This your boy King Ace, Nova Slade, Nova Chronicles. Peace.